Hi everyone, this video is brought to you by the Sri Lankan Women's Association of Qatar. This video is mainly focused on understanding the basics of Zoom. So you will be learning how to log in, log out, join meetings, and other simpler things. So the first thing is we're going to go into the Zoom website. So you can do this by either Googling Zoom or you can simply write down zoom.us in your browser. Once you're here, the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to sign up. So when you click on sign up, there'll be very simple things. They'll ask you for your date of birth and then your work email address. I find it personally very much simpler to just click on Google and you'll be signed in. So the next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to download this onto your PC or your phone. Go all the way down and you can click on this download button. And when you do, it'll just take you to the downloadable version for your computer. So once you have this all downloaded, I'll show you what the next step is. As you can see here, I have this downloaded on my computer and I'm simply going to log in my email and then your password. Make sure that your password is typed in correctly and your email is the one that you use to register for your Zoom application. I'll be right back after entering my details. Once you are logged in, this is what your basic profile will look like. You can start a meeting yourself, or you can join somebody else's meeting. You can schedule a meeting with someone, or you can simply share your screen. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is go onto your meetings, and it'll tell you all the meetings that have already been scheduled for you. However, if you are not going to start a meeting with somebody, you're simply joining it, maybe for your child to join their classes, you will be given a link and an ID and password. As you can see here, I have a Zoom link and my ID and password that I would like to enter in. Now, the most simplest way actually is simply to click on this link and it'll take you directly to your meeting. Now, you have two options. One is that it's possible that the person who's starting this meeting has not started the meeting yet, which is when you will get this particular option. And when the person has started their meeting, it'll open up right away for you as well. Once the person has started their their meeting, you'll be able to see that they'll show you a video preview, meaning what your video looks like. So this way you can adjust your camera, or if you don't want to, you can just say join without video. Or if you want to and you feel like your video looks good, then you can just click on join with video. So in this case, I'm going to go join without a video. That way now you're all in and your host will simply let you in and you can start your meeting. There is a second way to actually join the meeting, which I'll be showing you just in a minute. The second possible way for you to join the meeting is for you to enter your meeting ID and your passcode. So the first thing you're going to have to do is on your platform, the very first part of your profile, just click on join a meeting. So you are manually now joining the meeting. You're going to enter this particular ID that you see here into your meeting ID. And you're going to have to make sure that your name is typed in correctly over here, because if you are a parent of a student, make sure that your child's name is entered, because usually this teacher will not allow you in. So then you have the options of don't connect to audio or turn off my video. So if you don't want your video or your audio to be heard, you can click on these two and you can join the meeting. Once you've started the video, the first thing you'll see that is they'll ask you an option on whether you want to connect your audio or you'd like to use your microphone. Just click on join with computer audio and it'll take you right into it. So the first thing you'll see is that usually they would have this kind of view where the person or the host is the center of the Zoom meeting. Now you have two options. This is really helpful if you have children who are joining for classes, because this will help you avoid distraction. So if you have a teacher in there who's speaking, then make sure that she or he is the main speaker. So this way, keep this. However, if you would like for you to see everybody, then you can go up to view here and click on gallery. Now this will show you all the people who are there in this meeting. That'll make it easier for you to see everybody. Maybe if you're doing some kind of class discussion, or you want to just be aware of what's happening around you. So this is one way. If you are in a class though and you want to focus on the teacher, go back to speaker view. Now the next thing I also want to focus on is reactions button. Usually if you are in a class or your child has joined for a particular class, you will realize that the teacher would ask you to click on reactions. So usually you would find that at the very bottom, just click on here right next to record. You'll see that there's reactions, and there's clap, there's thumbs up, heart, happy, all sorts of things. So usually they'll ask you to put a thumbs up, so that way it'll help the teacher to understand what is going on. So this is an identification method. So the next one is to see how many participants are already there. You already have this, and the final one is the chat button. Now the chat button is really useful if, let's say, your microphone's not working and you want to communicate with the host or the teacher. You can always go back to the chat button and just send a message saying, of course, when you're done with all of your meeting, everything is done, you can always click leave and you would be taken out of the session yourself. So I hope that's all for today, and I hope this was informative and useful to you. We'll see you soon. Bye.